back and reflect and put my feelings in check. I am a sea with no waves, see the horizon for days, met with a steady gaze from the sun in the sky as it sets me ablaze, overexposed to its rays, outraged by injustice but too black to emote, because the slightest sign of anger and his murder he wrote, a danger to society by society's lies, cause in society's eyes it's stay calm or you'll die. But the fury of the world penetrates to the soul without the choppy overcurrent to respond to the toll that each casualty from the powers that be keeps reminding me it's not safe to be free. What is so-called freedom when you're free to oppress? With your knee on my neck or 20 shots to my chest? What is speaking up when you stifle my voice? You give me no room to breathe, barely a whimper or noise. I'm falling, I can't breathe. 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 Somebody help me. I'm falling, I can't breathe. I'm falling, I can't breathe. Somebody help me. I'm falling, I can't breathe. I'm falling, I can't breathe. It's not safe to be black. Tell me who has my back. Pedigree and degrees do not stave off attack. Just compete in the system, learn to play by their rules is the lesson we learn beyond the walls of our schools. Every stare that would linger every time I lift a finger is the splinter that hindered the growth of my inner figure. Every cautious avoidance when I step into space made me question my reality and also my place. If you fear my every move or when I'm in my groove, do I keep doing me or do I have something to prove to put your worries at ease? My people aren't a disease to assault your cellar comfort or your bubble at ease. And for far too long, as the times have shown, no matter which way we demand, our approach is still wrong. Whether we build our own or we play alone, your place in this world comes at the cost of our own. I'm falling, I can't breathe. 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 Somebody help me. I'm falling, I can't breathe. I'm falling, I can't breathe. Somebody help me. I'm falling, I can't breathe. I'm falling, I can't breathe. We all approach our final hour, judgment at hand, but black souls are judged at the convenience of man. No divine impartiality or blind objectivity. The fate of our soul decided with open hostility, condemned here on earth, not deemed worthy of existence, but too hateful, selfish, or ignorant to bless our transcendence. We rise just to fall, and they don't see us at all. Like a shooting star that never gets a wish when it falls. I'm arrayed at the hate and insist that the nonsense and the feelings start to brew like several undertow currents. But who gets swept up in these feelings of turmoil? If I only allow my internal soul to boil, what's hidden below starts to surface above, to meet the African diaspora with feelings of love in defiance of those that shoved our suffering aside. It's time to let ride this anger boiling inside. I'm falling, I can't breathe. I'm falling, I can't breathe. Somebody help me. I'm falling, I can't breathe. I'm falling, I can't breathe. Somebody help me. I'm falling, I can't breathe. I'm falling, I can't breathe. Whew. There we go. Thank you for joining the live stream of my album, Part Whole. I had to perform that song, which is actually not on the album. It's called Fallen Angel, but I did that song a couple of weeks ago. And I wanted to start this off just by making space and honoring those who have lost their lives to senseless injustice, and specifically to police brutality. So that song is for Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, and so many countless others. Moving forward from this point, I am excited to share my album Part Whole with you. Just came out yesterday in stores, so you can find it part/whole .ponder. But I'm excited to do this today. It's a big step for me. And as you can see, I am in a studio space. So I just want to give shouts out to Skyline Studios for making this happen and for allowing me to share this space, and Miles for helping me out today. So we're going to dive right in. Hopefully you've had a chance to listen, but if not, that's okay. You're going to get a special experience because I've reproduced all of the tracks for this performance. So what you'll be hearing today is not what is on the album, but it gives you a taste of the album. So maybe you can go
download it and add it to your queue. So this first song is called Enough. Am I enough to create the world I wanna see? Am I enough to conquer the doubt inside of me? Am I enough to crush every opportunity? Am I enough? I am enough. Fear creeping in, but I won't let it win. Fear creeping in, but I won't let it win. Mind ain't listen, so I said it again. Body won't move and the doubt sneaking in. Pull myself together and I'm shifting my mentality. Play life like a game that requires the right strategy. I want the outcome up to me, increase the probability. See change as opportunity and visualize my victory. Am I enough to create the world I wanna see? Am I enough to conquer the doubt inside of me? Am I enough to crush every opportunity? Am I enough? I am enough. Fear creeping in, but I won't let it win. Fear creeping in, but I won't let it win. Mind ain't listen, so I said it again. Body won't move and the doubt sneaking in. Don't curse your worth by being risk averse. Tell me what is worse, working to extremes. It seems to live a pipe dream or the nightmare of scheming. To live in the mainstream dream that makes you scream till it cuts off your airstream. Am I enough to create the world I wanna see? Am I enough to conquer the doubt inside of me? Am I enough to crush every opportunity? Am I enough? I am enough. Fear creeping in, but I won't let it win. Fear creeping in, but I won't let it win. Mind ain't listen, so I said it again. Body won't move and the doubt sneaking in. I am enough. It's rough, but doubt keeps me handcuffed. It's tough, but just like a diamond, the pressure and polish will lead to me shining. Am I enough? Am I enough? Creep, creep, creep on my mind. It's a sign something's up to no good. A nefarious design, and my shine tends to blind while I'm steady on my grind. But today I feel the shadow of a force I cannot find, throwing shade that degrades my ambition. I'm amazed at the power of this feeling, hypnotic in its sway. I make a way through the darkness, but the path becomes a maze, and a way that seemed familiar has me staring in a daze. I'm appalled. After all, I spent my life standing tall, seeing over the wall, put there to force a stall, ready to give my all, go harder after last call. But today if I should stumble, I may surely fall. Rock of Gibraltar falters and dissolved when I sought her, lost my sure footing when I tried to walk on water. This force swallows my faith, a wraith that stealthily waits for that moment to strike and leave despair in its wake. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place who shares my eyes and he wears my face. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place, searching for the man this stranger replaced. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place. I'm feeling erased, I'm feeling erased. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place. Each day I rise, I see a stranger. Danger, danger, sinking deep and I'm drowning. Anger, anger, this new feeling's ungrounding. Stranger, stranger creeps into my surroundings. Banger, banger, the creepings change to pounding. As he assaults my mind, weakens my will and my drive. This stranger breaks into my home just to assert that he owns me. My sense of security becomes sweet distant memory. If I'm not safe in my head and I'm not safe in my body, I'll restrict all my movements and confine where I tread. This stranger's sowing his poison, watch his tentacles spread. A hostage to a sadness that I cannot explain. 23 in the hole, oh my soul, I'll go insane. My brain can't sustain all the strain from these chains. Feel constrained, inhumane, I'm detained here again. But do I gain from this darkness? Arctic winds with their harshness. Man, it feels so heartless. I reach out for catharsis. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place who shares my eyes and he wears my face. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place, searching for the man this stranger replaced. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place, feeling erased, I'm feeling erased. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place. Each day I rise, I see a stranger. A story untold when despair takes its hold. No words to describe what I'm feeling inside. If this was poker, I'd fold. Monopoly paid a toll. Resigned to walk in this line between downtrodden and fine. But that's not where the journey ends. Instead it begins, because I'm learning resilience and I'm rising again. Motivate and believe that I have something to give. Remembering to honor our purpose each day that we live. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place who shares my eyes and he wears my face. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place, searching for the man this stranger replaced. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place. I'm feeling erased, I'm feeling erased. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place. Each day I rise, I see a stranger. Each day I rise, I see a stranger in my place. Each day I rise, I'm feeling erased, I'm feeling replaced. Oh, oh. Each day I rise. So that last song was called Stranger, and I wrote that in the weekend where I was really thinking about just what it feels like to be going through depression, actually, and how it can feel like you are not familiar with this person who is showing up, but when you look in the mirror, you're seeing somebody on the outside that you feel like you should recognize. And so that song for me represents that battle. This next song is called Open Your Eyes, and it's hopefully will feel like the opposite of that because it really is about gratitude and happiness. So this song is called Open Your Eyes. Open your eyes and see what happiness is meant to be. Letting go and being present, balanced and free. Open your eyes and see what happiness is meant to be. Letting go and being present, balanced and free. I used to care what people think, internalized inside of me, a detrimental quality. when it takes the place of being free. Freedom to love the things I love, and loving the things I wanna do, and doing the things that's real and true. Cause something inside me said that's you. Cause something inside me said that's you. A voice that screams into the void, looking to find itself void. A fraudulent check we won't destroy, anachronistic out of place, like a self that feels so unaligned. A basic truth of human nature. Follow the crowds of grand design. Follow the crowds of grand design. We choose the crowd so we survive. We choose familiar to stay alive. We choose unique so we can thrive. Mistakenly synonymized. Survive is trying not to die. To thrive is showing up to fly. High, 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 high. Should I do you or I do me? Or you do me or you do you? If the goal is survive and not to thrive, then follow the crowd is what you do. But I wanna thrive and I wanna fly and I wanna fly and I wanna soar. And my grand design is to be me and cruise the heavens like Thor. Open your eyes and see what happiness is meant to be. Letting go and being present, balanced and open your eyes and see what happiness is meant to be. Letting go and being present, balanced and free. Open my eyes to me, soaring, soaring, soaring as I'm taking the leap from another life story. I was free. Like an Ohio player, open skies and possibilities as I move through the air. Priorities have shifted from the ladder to the love. No more rat race or chasing, less I vibe with what's above. Or the universal lines that give me a sign that my divine order of steps lead to this ladder to climb. Open my wings to catch the current, get a lift from my dreams as I ascend above deterrence. At 18 years old, I had a 10-year plan. If I follow this plan, the future's rap like Saran. Go to school, graduate, be a doctor, make some money, but the best laid plans can miss the lessons of the journey. Plan is meant to guide us, but we dream outside the lines, and we'll never see those dreams if we're confined. Life deals in hard lessons, but the hardest of them all is to never compromise when they're making you feel small. Your conviction is a sword and your resilience is a shield. Keep them enemies at bay and slay those dragons in the field. Let your light shine in their eyes and you don't apologize, cause the light they get to see is your blessing in disguise. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. Tell the saints sitting next to you that we out here saving souls through our light. Hashtag goals. Open your eyes and see what happiness is meant to be. Letting go and being present, balanced and free. Open your eyes and see what happiness is meant to be. Letting go and being present, balanced and free. Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes and see happiness is meant to be. In 94 and 95, I brought the Samsung to life, playing hot cross buns with the smile getting hype. Cause I saw 7 keys with limitless possibilities to make people groove, their bodies move to the tune, to the sound of the music, feeling so therapeutic. To create this moment with my mind, heart, and hands, I couldn't understand, but I was witnessing the birth of a passion seeped into my glands. $4 plastic, fantastic, ecstatic, practice fanatic, learning the magic and tactics to make my skills automatic. I graduated from the rhymes of nursery, slowly started learning musical ABCs. No more hot cross buns, no more roll your boat, playing the dip by Freak Nasty with a few simple notes. Kilo Ali's nasty dancer just for showing the class. This love for music is something that will never pass. Metamorphosis the name of the game.
When it comes to this music,
when it comes to this music,
the lights, it ignites, gets me hype.
and when it comes to this music, and when it comes to this music, when it comes to this music,
It excites, it's the lights, it ignites, gets me hype.
and when it comes to this music, and when it comes to this music. 5 years later, but the end game still the same. In 99 to 03, I rep that gold and green, playing classical jams in the Wind Symphony. But the music of Wagner and the pieces by Copland never move me the same. It's playing stadium stands, talk is cheap, sound is real. When we step on the field, instruments bringing heat, we punish turf with our heels, and our routine inspired by earth, wind, and fire. We trying to groove tonight as our trumpets get higher. From the field of jamborees, I handle crosstown rivalries. I get the squad hype by cranking notes to be ready. Ain't no playing GA, followed by smoking no haze, splitting eardrums and souls, cause our swag is so cold. Our band was nice, we cut with musical knives, combining classical precision with ATL vibe. The energy we command with music been by my hand, understandably made my love of music expand. Prepare for a musical fanfare.
When it comes to this music,
And when it comes to this music,
the lights, it ignites,
gets me hype. When it comes to this music, and when it comes to this music,
when it comes to this music,
when it comes to this music,
the lights, it ignites,
gets me hype. When it comes to this music.
when it comes to this music.
Now once again I let the inspiration hit in 07, 09. I redefined my pre-established musical paradigm, cause I wasn't just a player or a music rearranger, but I had the makings of a musical originator. The capacity to Picasso on a track, painting musical canvases that seem abstract until you analyze the deconstructed parts and find a deeper story in a complex art piece. Increased beats, L.MCs over late night pancakes and omelets with cheese. Strings like raindrops, my heart stops each time Hazel sings with my beat as the backdrop. Gave a beat to Rio and we called it raw, cause the beat and the bars made haters clinch up with lockjaw. Karma came along and we did some songs about an insecure lover and a love gone wrong. And this is my musical love song.
When it comes to this music,
And when it comes to this music,
the lights, it ignites,
gets me hype. And when it comes to this music, and when it comes to this music, when it comes to this music,
it excites, it's the lights,
it ignites, gets me hype. And when it comes to this music, when it comes to this music, hey, 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 when it comes to this music. That last song, had a lot of fun with that. It's called Music Man. Really enjoyed doing that song because it took me down memory lane. Been interested in music since obviously I was playing the song flute. I was the coldest song flute player in the class, but you know, we didn't have ribbons, but I would have gotten first place. But it's just fun to actually think about all those different moments throughout my middle school, high school, and then college. Shouts out to marching band, which was a place where I really got a chance to do a lot of composing and writing for an instrument. So that was pretty cool. And grad school, where I was able to link up with a few people and really start to explore this, like how do you take music composition and turn it into something for like popular music. So I had a chance to work with a lot of people there, which was awesome. All right, we're about to move, keep the energy going. This next song is the second single of the 2 singles that I released, and it is called We Are Kings. First, let me give a shout out to Nicole Young, who is not in the studio with me, but she laid down some amazing vocals on this track, so I'm excited for you to hear them, and I left them in just for that. All right, We Are Kings. Let's do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's not enough to be good when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to be great when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to get by when we're descended from kings. When we're descended from kings, when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to be good when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to be great when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to get by when we're descended from kings. When we're descended from kings, when we're descended from kings. Fresh off the boat, they freedom taken away. Sweat, blood, and tears is the price that they paid to be in the land they didn't want to be in. They black skin a sin, they sold again and again. Sam is splitting up kin, and he's selling their babies. Colonizers think they only good for slavery, but they know the truth within a distant land. Their power resides within their bound and bloody hand. It's not enough, it's not enough. Not enough, it's not enough. When we're descended from kings, when we're descended from kings, when we're descended from kings, it's not enough to be good. It's not enough to be great. It's not enough to get by. My ancestors knew who they were, even as the new world had an image they preferred. Fast forward to today, and the image they preferred of the Negro and the African is treated like the good word. History is blurred with the musings of the hateful and the ignorant. Black and brown minds being faced with disfigurement and spirits under threat of dismemberment. Remember this, black is defined, don't let them steal our shine. It's not enough to be good. It's not enough, it's not enough. It's not enough, it's not enough. When we're descended from kings, when we're descended from kings, when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to be good. When we're descended from kings. It's not enough to be great. When we're descended from kings. It's not enough to get by. When we're descended from kings. Shouts out to Nicole on this next verse. Let's take it back. 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 It's not enough to be good when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to be great when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to get by when we're descended from kings. When we're descended from kings. When we're descended from kings. It's not enough to be good when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to be great when we're descended from kings. It's not enough to get by when we're descended from kings. When we're descended from kings. When we're descended from kings. Woo! All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep the energy up. Pull up to the club, 9:15. Had to come early cause I hate standing in line. Fresh and feeling fly, and I'm catching people's eyes. Either cause they like my style or thinking I ain't even try. Got joggers on, hoodie on, Vans on. I'm down to get lit if I'm comfortable. Headed to the bar, don't make it very far, cause the crowd's too thick and I'm getting pissed off. Plus 24 a drink, it was 15 last week. Had a whole bottle of whiskey I could drink right by my sink. But it's okay, it's a vibe and the mood is kicking in. Spent the week grinding, clocking out and in. So I'm all about to turn up as the DJ starts to spin. Oh, that's my jam, and it never mind, cause the DJ switched it up before I lost my mind. Matter of fact, it ain't a DJ, it's just Spotify. This is for my people that gave up on the turn up. People fighting hard to stay awake till the sun comes up. Getting worn out by the energetic blitz till you ask yourself, should I even leave my couch for this? This is for my people that gave up on the turn up. People happy to be on the couch instead of the club. Watching must-see TV with your blanket on your knees. Sipping whiskey, eating wings, doing anything you please. Crew stepped inside, now we finna get live. But first we gotta catch up on everybody's lives. How you doing? What's new? My life's improving. How about you? How's the baby? New investment? Hate your job? Got a boo? The music made it hard to hear, but we tried anyway. Then our focus shifts to how long we gon' stay. What we got to do tomorrow that warrants leaving early. Plus the DJ won't come on till it's close to 11:30. We set our mind on midnight and we find a spot that feels right, but not right on the dance floor near a table and a door. So we have something to lean on while we dance with arms in hands. And we have the easy option to leave earlier than planned. We start to get into it and the DJ gives a hit. Bumping songs with 808 kids, it's impossible to sit. But after 30 minutes of pushing, jumping, and shoving, we saw our energy shift to bumming and doing nothing. This is for my people that gave up on the turn up. People fighting hard to stay awake till the sun comes up. Getting worn out by the energetic blitz till you ask yourself, should I even leave my couch for this? I really need a nap. I really need a place to relax. And I'm about to find it, because I've used all my energy up on that. Now I'm gonna take a seat. This is more my speed, cause all I really need is peppermint, diffuser mist, and lights of blue and green. Bougie, please, I just know my energy. I do turn up but need 3 days of recovery. Couch looking at me like a long lost friend. Thick and thin, I depend on this upholstered cotton blend. The sanctity of home, my very own kingdom and my very own throne. No need to feel ashamed of the emperor's robes when I walk around alone. Like my own fairground of amusement. Watch a movie, take a nap, or make me some music. Or maybe sip some wine and dine. This new adult turn up, it suits me just fine. A long day ends a long week. Instead of clubbing, I do this for me. This is for my people that gave up on the turn up. People fighting hard to stay awake till the sun comes up. Getting worn out by the energetic blitz till you ask yourself, should I even leave my couch for this? This is for my people that gave up on the turn up. People fighting to be on the couch instead of the club. Watching must-see TV with the blanket on your knees. Sipping whiskey, eating wings, doing anything you please. This is for my people. I say this is for my people. Gave up on the turn up. You gave up on the turn up. People fighting hard to stay awake inside of the club. People happy to be on the couch instead of the club. Yeah, that song is called Turn Up Life. It is the first single that I released off of this album, Part Whole. Had a lot of fun with this one. It actually came about out here, as a matter of fact. I was at an event in Oakland, we shall call it a club, and got there around 9:15, true to form lyrics, and found a table, thought I was going to have a really good time, and was really in it. But then I looked down at my watch and realized that I thought I had been there all night, and it was only 11:45. And that was the moment where I realized, yeah, this isn't my life anymore. So we had to leave that one in the past. All right. Now that I've used all my energy on that, I'm going to put the rest of it into these next few songs. Give me a second to get some water. All right, well, this next song that I'm about to sing was written for a special someone who is actually here, which is awesome. And this song is called Force of Nature. How can I hold the ocean? Tell me, how can I hold the sea? If it wasn't my capacity, I'd try, you see. The depth of your being to me is past what I can hold humanly. The warmth of your energy envelops my soul so fully. What's in our future to be? Love and deep intimacy, or riding the waves of ecstasy. Whatever it is, I'm ready. Will you be the moon to me? Push and pull on my heartstrings. Reflect all that's good in me. Be a force of nature that makes my heart sing. I do see my life with you. Plant my roots, grow something new. Rain or shine, we'll make it through. 'Cause I know my sunshine brighter with you. It may seem like a lot to withstand, but I will, and I can. A life of 1,000,000 demands is easy if near you I stand. Take life from good to grand, with the honor of having your hand. Love that forever expands, like the stars in the sky above the land. My heart is yours to command, 'cause I know in my heart you are a part of my plan. Will you be the moon to me? Push and pull on my heartstrings. Reflect all that's good in me. Be a force of nature that makes my heart sing. I do see my life with you. Plant my roots, grow something new. Rain or shine, we'll make it through. 'Cause I know my heart shines brighter with you. When I was young, you'd carry me. Safe in your arms, I knew I'd be. Strength and protection, love and affection were mine. As I grew up, you guided me, clearing the path so my feet felt free. Free to move boldly, no hidden toll fees to confine me. I grew up thinking that I had to be your biggest fan, but on the day you passed away, I met the rest of your fan club. Some you inspired, others just admired the way you were wired. Your kindness they desired, it made your fans inquire, did I grow up to be just like you? I said, he's my role model, he's my role model. I follow your actions, your word, and I'll always remember forever humble, gentle and peaceful. I'm grateful to live in a world where you left an impression. In your last month, I carried you, praying your body would renew, giving you smiles when deep down inside I cried. As you dozed off for the last time, I told you stories on my mind, hopeful my voice would keep your last bedtime away. I grew up thinking that I had to be your biggest fan, but on the day you passed away, I met the rest of your fan club. Some knew your brilliance, others your resilience, your spirit and your essence, the power of your presence. It makes sense why I'd wanna be just like you. He's my role model, he's my role model. I follow your actions, your word, and I'll always remember forever humble, gentle and peaceful. I'm grateful to live in a world where you left an impression. Rejoice. I say again, rejoice. Rejoice. Though you have not seen him, you love him. And even though you do not see him now, you believe in him and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy. For you are receiving the end result of your faith, the salvation of your soul. So that last song was about my father and the pain of seeing his final moments, but also as I think about that song and just the journey that I've been on, both producing and then writing and then recording it for the first time and now singing it, I think that I'm seeing a growth or healing through being able to sing it every time. And so I think even this last time, I'm just really reminded a lot more of the joyful moments that we were able to share together. So that song was called Role Model, and it was about my father. All right, if you're still on the live stream, thank you. These tracks are all from the album Part Whole, which is in stores now under my name, my artist name, dotponder, or period ponder, if you're actually trying to search in the app. So if you can't find it, because I'm still trying to get my rankings up on there, just type in all of that and you should be able to find the album. Before I get to this last song, I just want to say again, thank you to Miles and Skyline Studios where we're performing, and also just thank you to Miles because he's been the engineer helping me record all of this. Also want to thank again Nicole Young for being on the We Are Kings track, one of my friends, good friends from DC. I also want to thank Mark Bacani. A lot of the photography and videography that I pretty much use for them to advertise, but also mark this entire journey, has been provided by him, and so grateful for that. I'm grateful that I can have him along the journey to document this. And thank you to Gabrielle Guthrie, who basically is the artistic guru and saw a vision and actually helped me rethink the order of my tracks and while working on the album artwork. So we have some more things that we have coming. So be on the lookout for that. But I was excited to collaborate with her. And certainly, last but not least, I want to thank Kara Alexis Young, because she has been a part of the journey from the beginning. I think the very first track that I wrote, she heard it and, you know, gave me positive feedback and told me, hey, you should keep going. And so I am grateful to be able to have her in my corner on this, and also to have her on this last song. So she is here and she's going to perform it with me. So let's invite Kara in, and we will sing this last song for you. Hi, Kara. This last song is called Hope That We Live. Honor our purpose every day that we live. See deep inside, we all have something to give. See God's wisdom manifest through your hands. You don't need the plan to create something grand. Hope that we live.
Purpose fill me, dreams come through. I'm ready to receive you. I will leap out on faith. I will show up to fly. I will live in my purpose. Each day I rise.
Hope that we live. 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 When I felt weak, you reminded me I'm strong. My inner voice take a beat and find your song. Seen your struggle to embrace the fullness of your word. Don't think, just breathe, and when you're still, you'll shake the world.
Oh, 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 we live, oh, 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 we live, oh, 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 we live, hope. Heart is open, hands are too. I'm ready to believe in you. I will leap out on faith. I will show up to fly. I will live in my purpose. Each day I rise.
Hope that we live. 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 Thank you.